So for array, first we know what is array definition. So array stores similar type of data or elements with fixed size. Arrays of fixed size only. The length of the array is fixed. Whatever you decide one time, the array of the length is fixed. And array is a variable. Array is a variable which stores similar type of data or elements with fixed size on contiguous means row wise with fixed size on contiguous means row wise memory locations. So this is the definition of the array. Array is a variable which stores the similar type of data or elements with fixed size on contiguous or row wise memory locations. This is the definition of the array. Now how can we declare array in our IDE? So how to declare array? First is declaration of an array. So we declare like which type of array you want to declare. First you need to take the type, means which type of values you want to store into it. So like first we are taking like integer type. In integer type array we need to take first the data type. Okay, so we use the keyword here int. After that the name of the array, like we are taking ARR. After that we need to fix the size of array, so we fix like size 10. So this is the way to declare an array in C++. Now you want to initialize the value to the array. Initialization you can take by two ways. You want to initialize the value to each location of the array, or you want to initialize all the values together in the array. So I am giving you the first idea first, then we will think about the second one. So first is like we know very well the array index starts from 0 to n-1. Array index starts from 0 to n-1 if array of n elements. In our array we have n number of elements, so our index starts from 0 and the last index is n-1 and the initial index is 0. If array is of n elements means n number of elements, array with n number of elements. So we understand here the array with n elements, index starts from 0 to n-1. So here is what is the size of array? 10. So the index starts from 0 to 9. So now like ARR, first is 0, you put like 1. Second ARR 1. So it is like 2. So it means you have given the value for each location. First location 0, second location 2, and like the same for third location. But here you are not allowed to write a different type of value. You are not allowed to write a different type of value. Like I will take here string type value. I'll take here string type value. So you see here it decides and it has provided an error, red line here. What is the meaning of it? Because we are not allowed to write a string type value to this array, because we have given the type integer. So we can only take here integer type values. So here if we take integer type, you see the error will over. Okay, so like the same we have the different locations and we put the values here 5, 6, 7, 8, 0, 1. We didn't put the value for 2, so we will put here like that, and the last one is 9. Now try to put the value for 10. Here we put the value for 10. Okay, but we know very well our array index 0 to n minus 1 means 0 to 9. This value is out of index. This value is out of index. Out of index means the array size is 0 to 9. But if we are putting 10, it will not come inside the array. Because array is of fixed size. Whatever the size you will decide one time, you are not allowed to modify it during the execution of the program. During the execution of the program, we cannot modify the size of array. So here we will have the error for this. Definitely. We will check now. I want to print the values from the array. How can I print it? The one thing is you can take the cout statement and you need to take 10 cout statement for each location. And another way is what? One way is take cout for each. Take cout for each. And another way is what? Take for means loop. Okay. Inside loop I starts from 0, I less than 10 and I plus plus. Here we just take one cout statement and all the values will be printing. Okay, cout, the first element ARR, first element the value coming from I, and then this is only formatting to show the results in the best way, to show the results to be understanding. So that's why I am writing like this. This is for output or display the values. Output or display the values. Here it is what? Input. It is initialize the values to the different location in the array. It means we are giving input to different locations of the array. Here we are taking output from these locations. Okay, display the value output from these locations, and you can see the program. First we have given here the declaration, then input initialization to each location, and then output. Okay, here I told you this is an error. This is an error because this location is not existing in our array. Our array size is 10. So the locations existing 0 to 9. 10th location is not existing. 10th, this ARR10 is the 11th location exactly. Okay, the first location is 0, second 1, then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is the 10th location and this location is 11th. Okay, so now if we execute this program, so you can see here there was a build error. Would you like to continue? No. Then ARR size is 40 bytes, but we are using more than 40. We are using 44 bytes. You can see this error. This is the error. Buffer ARR of size 40 bytes will be overrun. 4 bytes will be written starting at offset 40. So you can see here we got an error. We got an error. Why? Because it is the 11th location. How many bytes consumed by the integer type variable? One integer type variable consume 4 bytes of memory. How much memory? 4 bytes. So how much memory this will consume? How much memory consumed by this? Memory consumption by this is 4 bytes each. 4 bytes each. And how many elements we have here? What is the size? 10. So 10 multiplied by 4 bytes. How much memory total will consume here? It will consume 40 bytes. Okay. What is the problem? What is the problem? The problem is it is a 44 bytes. If I complete this, it will came with 44 bytes. So we will not have more than the size. So we can only organize for 40 bytes. The elements are only for 40 bytes. It is 44 bytes. So we will not allow the 11th location to be input the value to the array. Okay. So this is a, if you are taking this is a error at runtime. Error at runtime. Why at runtime? Because it allocates the memory at runtime to the array. It allocates the memory at runtime to the array. At compile time we didn't face this problem. We face this problem at runtime. While we are running a program, that time the memory allocated to the array, it finds the 11th location is not able to allocate the memory. So it finds the error there. So now we have 10 locations and 10 values. So if you execute this program, you will not find this problem. Now this is complete and you can see the result here. You can see the result here. All the array elements ARR 0, 1, 2, 34, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 90 means the 10 locations. It means we are not allowed to initialize the value more than the size of array. If we have a size of array 10, so we are only allowed to input the 10 values and we can get the 10 values from the array. We are not allowed to do the extra memory allocation. So it means array is of fixed size. We are not allowed to modify the size of array at the time of execution of program. Okay, this is the meaning of this. So all of you understand this. This is the one way of array initialization. Another way of array initialization also we have. We can directly take the value to be initialized here. Okay,